Good morning, children. In the previous class, we had studied about the chemical properties of acids. We had studied three properties. Acids, when they react with metal, what is formed? Metal salt is formed along with hydrogen gas. Second, metal carbonate plus acid, we get carbon dioxide plus water plus metal salt. Metal hydrogen carbonate plus acid, again we get carbon dioxide, water plus metal salt. Now we will be studying the new properties of new chemical properties of acid. That is, first is neutralization reaction. Now what is neutralization reaction? You can see here, when acid they react with base. When acid they react with base, what is formed? Salt is formed and water is obtained. Now this reaction, the reaction in which acid reacts with bases to form salt and water, is called as neutralization reaction. Now here an example is there. HCl is acid, base is NaOH. What is formed? Here HCl, here base NaOH, NaCl is formed. These two substances will combine. NaCl will form and H2O is formed here. Okay, another example, H2SO4. This is an acid, base NaOH. We get Na2SO4 plus H2O. So in this case, here salt is formed and water is obtained. This is called as neutralization reaction. Now the next reaction is when metal oxide plus acid, what is formed? Metal oxide, when they react with acid, salt is formed with water. Metal salt, metal oxide plus acid will form salt plus water. See, in neutralization reaction also salt plus water is formed. Here again salt plus water is formed. Remember that. CuO, example of metal oxide, metal, Cu is metal, oxide O, CuO plus HCl. HCl is an acid. What is obtained? CuO plus HCl, what is obtained? CuCl2. Cu will react with, will take this place of hydrogen and will form CuCl2 and H2O will be obtained. Another we can see PbO. PbO is lead oxide. Lead oxide with nitric acid, when it reacts, lead nitrate is formed along with water. See, in this both the reactions, your salt plus water is obtained with along in case of neutralization reaction as well as in case of metal oxide with acid, we get salt plus water. Hence, this metal oxides are called as basic oxides. Why they are called as basic oxides? Because this metal oxide, it behaves as bases. Like as base, when reacts with acid, we get salt and water. Here we are having acid, salt and water is obtained. So this metal oxide is acting as a base. So these oxides are also called as basic oxides because we get salt and water. That is, neutralization reaction is also occurring here. Now these two other reactions. So total 5 reactions, chemical properties of your acids. Now next, what do you see? What do all acids have in common? We'll see this. Acid, HCl. HCl, you can see what happens when it dissociates. H plus is formed plus Cl minus. H plus and Cl minus. HNO3, it has H plus, NO3 minus. Now another we can take CH3COOH. What it has? It has CH3COO minus plus H plus CO3, CH3COO minus. So it dissociates into positive and negative ions, and in each case you are going to obtain hydrogen ions. In each case you are obtaining hydrogen ions. You see that. So this is something which is common in all the acids. I told what is the definition of acid. What is acid? Acids are substances which produces hydrogen ions or hydronium ions in aqueous solution. That is, what are acids? Acids are substances which produces hydrogen ions or hydronium ions in aqueous solution. So here hydrogen ion is obtained. Here again hydrogen ion is obtained. Here also hydrogen ion is obtained. So this is something which is common in acid. Now what happens actually? This H plus ions, they are very unstable. They cannot stand alone. So when they are in aqueous, that is when HCl is mixed with water, what happens? When when acid is mixed, here HCl is mixed with water, what happens? This HCl will dissociate into H plus and Cl minus. it will dissociate into H plus and Cl minus. What will happen? This H plus is very unstable. This H plus will come and join with your H2O and it will become H3O plus Cl minus. So this H3O plus is called as hydronium ion. This is your hydronium ion. Okay, when we are talking about hydrogen ion, we are saying about hydronium ion, because actually hydrogen ion do not exist. They are very unstable. They just combine with water to form hydronium ions. So this is what is common in all the acids. You will be finding this hydronium ions or hydrogen ions in all the acids. Now on the basis of this, you know that I told you about different types of acid. We had dilute acid, concentrated acid, strong acid, weak acid, mineral, that is organic acid, inorganic acid. Here strong acid and weak acid are told on the basis of strength. Strength of what? That is H plus ions, that is hydronium ions. So acid, how do you come to know that it is strong acid? Acids which ionizes, I'll again tell you here, acids which ionizes completely in aqueous solution. Acids which ionizes completely, that is H2SO4, when it is mixed with water, what happens? It will ionize. It will ionize to form what? H3O plus SO4 2 minus. SO4 2 minus. Okay, this is not balanced. You can balance it. Now, those acids which ionizes completely in aqueous solution is called as strong acid. Weak acids, acids which do not ionize completely or they partially ionize themselves in aqueous solution is called as weak acid. Example of weak acid, this is CH3COH. What is CH3COH? That is acetic acid. Acetic acid which is present in vinegar. Now when it is mixed with water, what happens? They ionize itself. What is formed? H3O plus CH3COO minus. In each case you got hydronium ions. See, now here when it is weak acid, this will not be in this manner. See the way of writing. It is partial, half. Normally we do this arrow mark in this way. But when it is weak acid, we partially draw this and then we draw it in this manner. This shows that the partial ionization is taking place. This symbol, from this symbol we can represent it as that partial ionization is taking place. And the substances which do not ionize completely in aqueous solution are called as weak acids. Strong acids, they form strong electrolytes. During electrolysis, we need electrolyte, we need electrodes. Electrolyte is a substance through which electricity is conducting. Now, strong acids, they form strong electrolyte, whereas weak acids, they form weak electrolytes, because here more of ions are not present, here more ions are present, so they are very good conductors, where they are not very good conductors. Though they are conductors, but not as good as strong acid. Hence, they are weak electrolytes and these are strong electrolytes. This is all about your strong acids and weak acids. Now, more further we will be taking in the other class about acids and bases. Thank you.